grab 2 thrift store vases and a can of lavender spray paint. Set the small one to the side. We'll come back to that. Take your large vase, lay it on top of parchment paper. Take a piece of tape. Just tape the edge directly to your vase. It's okay. You want it to hang off over the edge at the bottom. Roll that up like so. Then take your scissors and just cut off the excess. Then grab that tape one more time and put a piece of tape right here so it holds it together. Now switch this up, put it upside down. Pretend like you're wrapping a Christmas present. Just fold this in just like so. Fold it here, fold it there. Then grab that tape, put one more piece of tape right here over the bottom. You don't want that going anywhere. I'm using these black glue sticks again. Start in the center, then start by putting the lines of the hot glue straight down and then go off to the side. You can go as far down as you want. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom. Then come back up here to the top and do another line. You can go right over that tape. Everything will be okay. You'll see how this turns out in just a minute. Here's a helpful hint. So you can bring this down over the side and then you can tip this just like so if it's easier for you to work that way. Go back over it if you feel like you got a little spaced out. You can bring these down together. Oh, just like there, that was spaced out. And then bring it together just like so. Then you can start here and then go back out. Look how easy this is. I've got to heat up my glue gun. Make sure you get it on the high setting. I just heated up my glue gun and look how great these streams of hot glue come out. They're extra thick, which is what we need for this. So go back up to the top and then just come over the edge, just like so, and then just bring it down. This is going to be gorgeous. I'm going to bring this in together here, just like that, and I'm going to bring it back out, just like so. Now, you could do this with the regular clear hot glue if you wanted, but you'll understand in just a minute why I chose the black. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So bring that here, almost all the way to the bottom, but not quite. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to connect this right here like so. I'm no mind reader, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this looks like Halloween. Trust me, when I'm done with this, it's going to look nothing like Halloween. But speaking of Halloween, go in and take off these little cobwebs. Some people say you can use a hair dryer to get rid of them. I have never once had luck with a hair dryer, and I've tried it a handful of times. So I think the easiest thing to do is to just go in here and get rid of those with your fingers. Now, take your hot glue, go into the tops of these, the peaks. We're going to put a good dollop there. Just kind of swirl it around and do that on the top of each one. Try to get it as much of a circle as you can. So let's just go right around in a circle. And this will make sense in just a second. Now take some painter's tape, tear off enough that you can wrap it all the way around, and then seal this off. Well, look at that. I've made a mess, haven't I? Okay, luckily this stuff isn't too tacky. So take this and just tape this off, because next we're gonna get into a little spray paint. Take a little bit more of the tape and then tape off the top so we don't get any paint on the inside. So there's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't mind. We've got all the time in the world. For the smaller one, I'm going to use the clear. So just take it just like that and go from top to bottom. But make sure you leave this part clear. You don't want to put any of the hot glue there. I'm just gonna string this up. I got a little bit of a mess going on right there, but it's okay. As soon as it dries, I'll be able to pop that off. On this one, I'm going to just put some dollops right in the center. I'll do one there, let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna come down here and do it here. I just don't want them straight across. I want this to be a little asymmetrical. So put that there and this one here, And then we're going to get to painting both of these. I love this color. This isn't just lavender. This is French lilac. Come in, shake it up good, and then just paint over all of it. Very important, and I almost forgot to do it. Make sure you get off all of the cobwebs, especially on this one, because they will stick out like a sore thumb if you don't. Once you get those off, then just take a paper towel, take a little glass cleaner, and then just wipe that off from where your fingers touched it. That way the paint will stick to it real nice and good. All right, on the small one, I'm just going to hit this with some white and make sure you get it all. I love this stuff. If you haven't used this, you are gonna love it too. I grabbed this at Hobby Lobby. It was 25 sheets for $3.79. So lay this on its side to work on this one. Just don't let it roll off the table. So this is gold leaf. So all you do is place it where you want to put the gold and then just kind of rub it with your finger, just like that. So just follow those lines that you made with the hot glue. Try not to hit the glass because you don't want to waste the gold leaf. So just go over it like so, and then just let it set for just a couple seconds. And then we're just gonna peel this off. I love this stuff. It's so thin and easy to work with. So here's what's great about this project. You don't need to get every single bit of those veins. So just tap that on and then just peel it off, because you do want, oh, I didn't get enough of it on there. You do want some of that lavender or lilac to poke through. So just press down hard. Now, in case this doesn't take, what you can do is you can take Mod Podge after this dries and just put a little bit on the Mod Podge on those veins and then hit the gold with it and then rub it off with a paintbrush. But this is working for me. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so just peel that away. See how there's gold on there? And then you can also just, if you want more gold, just put some more on there and then just rub it off like that. Oh, this is gonna look gorgeous. Okay, once you get this pressed down and you get everything covered, some of it's naturally just gonna start to fall off because you're rubbing it. But you can also just take a paper towel. I can't find my little paintbrush, so I'm just gonna use a paper towel. So I'm just gently gonna go, oh, look at that. That is great. I love it. And next we're going to remove this whole thing from that parchment paper. Remember, there's parchment paper under there. So let's do that now. Let's start to take this one apart. So just poke your finger right through there like that. Take off all of this tape because that's gonna clear up first. Now, once you get that loose, then set that to the side and then just pull this out, okay? Do it carefully. Don't squeeze, because if you squeeze, you're gonna break this. So take that out, careful. All right, Gooch, you almost pushed it too tight. Okay, so now you're just going to separate this. Look how easy that comes off. Separate that from the hot glue. Take your time with this and then just separate it slowly. All this gilding is going to look great once we touch this up a little bit and get all this parchment paper out. Okay, so that is from our little tape. I didn't count on that, but I'll get that in a second. So come back up here and just gently work your way in there and separate that. Okay, that I got a little bit too much paint, so we're just gonna separate that and pull that away. Just take your time. That's why what's great about these affordable DIYs is they're all one of a kind. There's not gonna be another one like this in the world. So separate it, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Separate it from the bottom, carefully. You know what, I have a better idea, because I can tell that by trying to separate that, I'm probably gonna break it. So just go right along the bottom and just cut that apart. Just like that. Oh, good. Yeah, good executive decision there. So take that apart. Great. So get that off. We won't need that. And then just separate the rest of it. Oh my goodness. This looks like something that could be a wristband from the Met Gala, but it's not a costume piece. Okay, take this out. Take this out. And then peel off any loose pieces of parchment paper that you might have gotten stuck to that. And then same with this tape. I think with the tape, I'm gonna have to cut this out. How cool would this be? Great for a costume party. Okay, but that's not what we're doing. Okay, take imitation pearls. I got these at Michael's. So these do not have the hole in them, see? They're just pearls. So take the pearl and then take your hot glue and let's find these big dots that we put here and just put a dot of hot glue there and then put the pearl right on top. We're gonna do that all the way around, all the way through. So anywhere you find that you've got some good, I call it shelf space, just pop a pearl right on there. These are going to look amazing when we put this all together. Little bit of glue, a little more pearl. Now take this and just insert it right into there. It is all about presentation. So as soon as we do this one, we're going to style this and then we're going to place this on the table. Okay, let's just brush this off. Okay, I'm always honest with you guys. Like I could already tell that this didn't look good. So I don't know what I could have done different. It's just that the gold kind of stuck everywhere. But trust me, I think you're going to love the lavender one that I did. But first, okay, let's say you find a better way to do this. You can add on the pearls to here, to where the dots are. So add the pearls on. Now, if you buy these floral bushes at the dollar store, look, this is what you do. You just bend this up. You don't have to snip those off. I've ruined so many pairs of scissors doing that. So you just bend them like this, just like that. Get those tags off, because I'm sure the tag police are here today. Okay, but the tags are the least of my worries today, because I don't really like it when something doesn't work out. But hey, 1 in 100, that's not a bad record. Okay, so then you can just take these and bend these and then just put those down in there. Aren't these hydrangeas gorgeous? Guess what? They're artificial. I like to spray my artificial flowers with a little fragrance. Am I the only person that does that? Look how awesome this turned out. Just a little hot glue, a little spray paint, some gold leafing, and 2 vases from the thrift store. If you love affordable DIYs, if you're on a budget or not, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've got more fun stuff to come, and I don't want you to miss any of it. And as always, if I can do this, you can do this. Wow, I love it.